when they wing it, we say, hold on, it's the glory. And when we sing, we say, beautiful MacGregor. When the sun sets every day, glad a little rest. Normally we spend the night in taking our test. We dig up a whiskey and also we dig out the meal.
Why do you always blame me when there's whiskey missing, Harold?
Because you're a whiskey thief, Alastair MacGregor.
Careful what you say, Harold MacGregor. No one's ever accused a MacGregor of thieving.
No, not lately. For 200 years or so. But that was before you came along.
What'd you see?
A couple of 100 head of beef.
Is that all?
And some beautiful horses. 40, maybe 50, and nobody there but some old people.
We're moving in. All right, let's go. Come on. Follow me.
Good morning, boys, and welcome. You must be thirsty. Would you like a drink of water?
Thanks, Grandma. We don't want any water. Some horses yonder.
But I don't think my husband would be willing to sell him to you.
I didn't say anything about buying them. We just aim to help ourselves.
But you'll want to talk that over with Miss MacGregor, surely. Harold, there are a couple of horse thieves want to talk to you. Just be patient. I'm sure it'll take care of you in a minute. Whiskey and glory, hurrah for the MacGregors!
Hurrah for the MacGregors!
Hey, cover! Get behind the rocks. Keep down. Careful, don't waste shots, Harold. Shells cost money.
Oh, it was an honest miss. Shoot more and talk a bit less.
Give me my cigar, Mamie. Give it here.
A pity the boys aren't here. They'd be handy.
Ah, we're doing all right. We don't need any help from anyone. Besides, if the boys were here, we'd...
You want some carousel music, Kenneth? You can play this. Stick one with your beer.
All right, Johnny, it's your turn.
No, I reckon I'll pass. I don't believe in unnecessary cruelty to animals.
Okay, preacher.
Johnny's serious, boys. He'd have been a fine priest if God had willed it.
Aye, if it had been God's will to have loosened Pa's purse strings enough to send me through seminary.
Well, you can always give sermons at the county fair.
Oh, Lord, excuse his ignorance.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Good boy. If you feel like it, John, you can say a little prayer.
Not that I think I'll need it.
Modest, ain't he?
Careful, he doesn't eat you. I have a jug of whiskey says you can't stay on him as long as Kenneth did.
Look out now.
I got him. Easy.
Listen, if we can get to the corral, then we don't need to worry about the house.
Hey, Ro, bring them in around over here.
Jane, give me a hand moving this fancy piece of furniture.
Well shot, Alistair. It wasn't for naught our dad was a poacher.
Not bad yourself. I wager we MacGregors will make the rogues pay plenty today.
These men are bandits, just horse stealers.
Still, it's a good fight.
Go ahead and laugh. But if they reach the corral, we'll stand to lose our horses.
She's right, though. I hate to admit it.
Aye, we must cover the corral.
How can we do it?
Queen Anne!
Ah, of course, Queen Anne!
Of course, he said.
Top 'em all right.
What would those two do without you?
Aye. Wait a minute, Harold, you're forgetting the powder.
Try, Dave.
Oh, hurry, man, hurry. Get here.
And don't you miss. Oh! Aunt Mary's vase.
A pretty penny it cost.
Come on.
Hey, Bonnie Annie, let's hope she can still shoot straight.
She's never failed the MacGregors yet.
Here you are, fill it up.
We'll give him a taste of our iron. That'll hold him for a while.
We can surprise them with a sudden rush. We can get them horses out of the corral. Come on.
Trying to poison him?
Wait a minute, Harold. You shot those Comanches. It's my turn today.
Aye. Mind you don't miss.
No worry.
They're shooting Queen Anne. That means trouble. Hooray, the MacGregors! Let's ride!
For the MacGregors!
We can't get them horses out of there with them blasting that cannon at us.
It sure ain't been working out the way we figured. I guess the best thing now is to rush the house and kill everybody in there.
You rush the house, plenty of our men will be killed. I would rather fight a tribe of Apaches than these.
Listen, Santillana told me to bring in them horses, and he ain't particularly interested in how many men we lose. But one thing for sure, we come back empty-handed, we'd be better off dead. On your feet, everybody. We're gonna move into that ranch house.
Aunt Mary would never forgive us if she found out we let her expensive vase get broken.
Set it down and start shooting, Jane. Look who's here.
Hey, MacGregor, it seems we have visitors.
Come down here, you two, and protect her honor.
I warn you, come down peaceable, or we're gonna burn you out of there.
The outlook's not very good, Jane. I'm afraid it's the end.
We're lighting the fire.
We're all, mister, and catch cold easily. The heat might help us warm up our bones a little.
The fire, Chico.
Look, Harris there, look!
What is it?
The laddies!
Cover the windows and doors.
Johnny, you hurt bad?
No, I'm all right. Lord have mercy on their souls. From the daft way that you're laughing about, he'd think you fancied yourself as the heroes of the day. No such thing. We were doing fine without you.
Hey, and you'd best bear a hand to put this fire out or there'll be no supper tonight.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Gregor. You'll be a good boy, won't you, Dick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry, John, but you'll have to stay here and take care of that shoulder. Anyway, you can look after the old folks.
No, we don't need anybody's help.
Maybe you don't want help from anybody, but he's staying just the same.
Now, hold on.
Some more of those rustlers.
None of them are left to come back, son. And anyway, once you move the herd out, there ain't nothing left for them to grab, is there?
Don't forget your devotions. Give thanks to the Lord.
Goodbye, son.
Goodbye, Ma.
Be
Don't worry,
careful,
Ma.
son.
Bye, Aunt Jane.
Goodbye, Gregor. When do you figure to be back?
We figure it'd take us 2 days to get to Las Mesas. 2 to sell, 2 to get back.
Might take a week at the most.
Why are you lads going all the way to Las Mesas when San Carlos is closer?
I know San Carlos is closer, but it's closer to Santillana, too. I'd rather not risk it.
I still say San Carlos is better.
For once your father's right, though, I hate to say it.
Did you put me in charge or not? Las Mesas is safer. And above all, they give us a better price.
You think so?
They'll pay at least $5 more a head.
Surely that's reason enough to go to Las Mesas. Here, son.
Aye, perhaps
Thanks, Mom.
it was a wee bit hasty.
Every time that we did, we say all the rich and glory. Every time we say to the Lord MacGregor, that we share in the little land. No, Lord, this was the mighty queen, the Lord bless. Really got married, get those three that went from here. They went from glory, glory, three, the Lord was there.
Las Mesas.
No, come on. Business first, boys. The horses ought to be safe up there in the corral, I guess. Let's hope somebody's buying horses.
For a good price.
And payment in cash.
Mark, is money all you think of?
What about a little fun once we sell the horses?
Fun in this place looks deserted.
You're right. This place looks like a ghost town. Kind of spooky. We should have left someone to guard the horses.
Let's have a look-see.
That ain't the way it happened, by golly. I should know.
I didn't bring my horses all this way to make you a present of them.
Now, take it easy.
You ain't even offering up the feed bill.
Howdy. Whiskey?
Yeah,
I
6
won't
glasses.
sell them to you at that price. I'd sooner take my herd home again.
You sell them
Tell me.
to us, you ain't gonna sell them at all.
Am I wrong? Are they buying horses?
I ain't about to sell them.
No, you ain't wrong. You just talked to Crawford there. That's my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Nothing doing, Crawford. I say no. I can drive them clear to old Mexico and still make more than I'm getting from you at that price.
He's right, it's your move.
Okay, I'll move.
I listen to reason. Ah!
What happened? Little argument, that's all, Sheriff. Stetson drew a gun on me, and I shot him in self-defense. Get rid of him.
Hey, wait a minute. That man who got shot didn't pull a gun on the other fella. He didn't, huh?
You fellas are new here, ain't you?
Yeah, we got into town about an hour ago. With our herd.
Welcome to Las Mesas. I saw your herd at the corral. They look all right. Crawford's interested in horses, ain't you, Crawford?
Oh, I'm always interested. I'm sure that me and the boys can do business together. Just how many do you have?
200.
Give them $1,000.
Hold on, I said 200 horses.
And I said $1,000. 200 times $5 a head, that makes exactly 1,000. Am I right?
Right. Okay. You got a deal. $1,000 for their feed. How much are you offering for the horses?
Cowboy, in Las Mesas, the only one who buys horses is Crawford. And the price is set by Crawford. So you see, my friend, you haven't any choice. 1,000.
Here, take your money and get out of here.
Hold this. I'm sure you won't mind if I count this. $1,000.
Murder each other. Blasted howling idiots. And I'll play the music I adore.
I'm really terribly sorry to barge in like this. You're a pretty girl. I hope I can have the pleasure of meeting you proper someday. My name's David MacGregor.
How do you do? I'm Barbara Hawthorne.
How do you do? A real pleasure meeting you, Miss Barbara.
Get moving. Go on.
Drop your gun belts here. You boys are a real bunch of hotheads, ain't you? Well, Las Mesas can handle you. You'll sit here in the calaboose for a month. I reckon you ought to be cooled down in a month.
But we were pushed into fighting.
Right. The only reason there was any trouble was because of Crawford.
It's always been peaceful here.
Is that what you call it?
Okay, get in there.
I don't think much of that sheriff.
Yeah, me neither. A man gets murdered and nothing happens, and we get thrown in jail for a little fighting.
Well, we worked off a little steam at least.
That's about all the good will come of it.
I don't know about that, brother of mine. I met an angel during that little brawl today.
You mean a girl?
What a girl.
Keep an eye on him in there.
Don't worry, they're too tired to do anything.
Let's go.
A month? For disturbing the peace?
It's not a question of disturbing the peace or fighting. Or anything else. The reason they dumped us in this hole is to get us out of the way.
But why?
To get our horses. If my hunch is right. I may be wrong. But this whole thing stinks of Santillana.
I got a feeling you're right. Brother, if you are, we better do something real quick about busting out of here.
I have a hunch the old folks were right. We should have brought the herd to San Carlos.
A little bit late to be worrying about that.
We got to think of something, and real fast. The folks are going to be worried.
Peter, try the door.
Right. It ain't moving, not an inch, Gregor.
Keep an eye on our little friend there. Give me your spurs. You got some string, David?
I have. Here. What you gonna do?
Each of you take an end. That's it. Now, pull. Ah, good.
What are we waiting?
Hey, stop cutting.
There. Dick, you go first. Hurry. David. And Mark. All right. Come on, move it.
Good night now.
Muchas gracias, Madonna del Pilar. Muchas gracias.
To the horses, quick.
Come on, hurry up.
Come on, let's get to the corral.
They're gone, all right, dirty thieves.
I had a hunch they'd be gone.
They'll pay for this.
And we came to Las Mesas to get a better price. How are we gonna face our folks? No horses, no money. They'll tan our hides.
The tracks are still fresh. They can't be far away. Let's go.
Every hand and minute we say, always make glory. Anywhere we sing, we say, beautiful MacGregor. Everywhere for glory, always made a usual.
Looks like Apache. There aren't any Apaches around here.
Watch out, boys. It may be a trap.
Well, if it ain't Apaches, someone's done a pretty good imitation of a Chiricahua raid.
Get down.
Dickie, you all right? I guess so.
I'm sorry. I thought you were an Apache.
Murderers!
Fellas, come here. Look at this.
My father was trying to organize the ranchers against Crawford.
Do you think Crawford's men murdered your father?
No, he might have been behind it, though. But none of these were gringos. They all spoke and looked like Apaches. They all could have been Crawford's men in disguise, but it really doesn't matter, does it?
Gregor, listen. They could have been the same gang that attacked our ranch.
I think you're right. Who do you think it is?
Santillana?
Yeah, Santillana.
Yeah. Who else could it
What
be?
has Santillana got to do with Crawford?
Plenty, if my hunch is right.
Do you have a plan, Gregor?
Not exactly. No, let's just say I have an idea. For the time being, let's stay here. I don't think anybody will check this place. Dick, you go home and tell the old folks not to worry and explain everything.
But how come it has to be me?
Because somebody's got to tell them, and you're the youngest. The rest of you see what you can do about fixing up the house so it's a decent place to live in.
What will you do?
I'm going back to Las Mesas. I'm curious to see how they took our escape, and I think that I'll be able to clear up a few doubts that I have.
Santillana, you can't believe I do that. I've always been loyal to you.
I hope so, for your sake, Crawford. And since your conscience is clear, you have no reason not to accept my invitation, have you?
And if I don't accept it?
If you are not with me, Crawford, then you are against me, and those who oppose me pay for it dearly.
Still, Santillana, there are limits, even to your power.
These are only a small part of my band. I have hundreds more. You still think my power is limited? Now, mount up. You're coming with us. We got unfinished business.
Por favor, señor.
Adios, Sheriff. I'll send you your orders.
Vámonos, muchachos.
Gotta tell them to fix that hole, I guess, before somebody gets hurt.
Here's the Rio Grande. And here's Santillana's hideout. It must be 5 or 6 hours' ride from this ranch here. They were after our herd, one way or another, in Las Mesas. That's why they put us in jail. So, Crawford steals the horses, sends them across the border to Santillana. Who sells them?
And Crawford works for Santillana.
Yes, Santillana controls everything. The way I have Crawford figured out, he just works for Santillana. I don't think he has any real power himself. Not only Crawford. That sheriff in Las Mesas is one of Santillana's men, too.
Well, we aren't going to accomplish anything sitting here talking about it. What about it, Greg? You have any ideas?
One, to join the bandits. Work from the inside.
So you thought you were going to fool Santillana, eh? But nobody fools me, amigo. You betrayed my confidence. This betrayal, you understand, must not go unpunished. Your death shall be a lesson to anyone else who tries to betray Santillana like you did.
No, Santillana, listen, I did nothing. The horses that were at Las Mesas, they must have been taken by someone else.
So, suppose you just tell me then who did take those horses, amigo. Because if you can, I have to go on thinking that you did.
Santillana, I didn't take those horses. The sheriff must have done it.
You're lying, Crawford. Don't pass the buck. You ain't putting the blame on me. You might as well admit it. Nobody else could have taken them but you.
Let me stay out of the too much talk. Come on with your show.
Sí, excelencia.
The men like this. They need entertainment like that every now and then. They have to relax.
These gringos are much too soft. This one here won't last another 5 minutes.
I think it's enough. I'm glad Crawford's out of the way, Sheriff. Me and you together, we should be able to find something better to do with our time than to go on peddling horses. Besides, it isn't proper for me to be a horse seller. I'm a leader of men.
Santillana, the fat one is dead.
He was right, my dear. Much too soft.
Ah, these gringos. Much too soft. Well, I guess I better be going. Want to be back in Las Mesas by morning. Adios, Santillana.
Adios, amigo. By the way, you'll be hearing from me before long. But one thing sure, you ain't going to hear from our friend Crawford again.
Clean my boots, boy.
Sí, Excelencia. A gringo.
Give me some whiskey.
Why you take off your guns?
Well, everybody else seems to be wearing a gun here. So I just figured I'd take mine off. Besides, amigo, I'm a stranger here. So I feel safer if I'm unarmed.
You're right, amigo. It's much better for the health. To be careful is always healthy. But tell me something, amigo. Do you know where you are? What's your business here? Who are you?
Well, I know Santillana's band is around here, and I've come to join him. That is, if he makes me a good enough offer. I like one thing about this place already. They have a sense of humor here.
And just how much you think Santillana offers? For a careful gringo, eh?
Well, quite a lot. You see, I took off my gun belt because I was scared. I was scared I'd get a little nervous and shoot a few of you. And I'm sure Santillana wouldn't like that.
Listen, gringo. I don't like strangers. And especially, I don't like you. I don't want you here. Now, you vamos. Or do I have to teach you a lesson?
A lesson? I'd like to learn a lesson.
How come?
Well, there's always something new to learn in life. If you have a good teacher. I'm always willing to learn.
Miguel, you mustn't shoot an unarmed man. I'm surprised at you, Miguel. You, what do you want here?
To see you, Santillana. I hear you're looking for some good men.
That was a pretty good show just now. But why aren't you wearing a pistol? Put yours away, Miguel.
I thought that I was among friends. But if I have to, I know how to use one.
I'm convinced, Gringo. Tell me your name.
Thompson. Kid Thompson. My carcass is worth $150. But I'm worth more to you alive.
Kid Thompson was in jail in Yuma the last time I hear.
He was in Yuma.
Where's Santillana? Open his room. Gracias. Santillana. The money is on its way to San Antonio. We'll get there tomorrow.
And payday is Saturday. That gives me 2 days. Good. Begin. Where are the maps of San Antonio?
I have them in my room.
Oh, no, Santillana. No, not tonight.
Okay, here are the maps. All right, here's what we do. Some of the men will start trouble on the far side of town. That will put off the sheriff and his deputies and leave the bank unguarded. Then we move in on the bank itself. We attack Friday morning when the bank director comes to open the safe. You understand? All right, that's all for now. Just make sure the men understand everything clearly. Good night, amigos. Why is your door locked? What's going on? Open up! Who was it? I'll kill both of you.
Oh. What did you slap me for?
Who was he? Tell me who it was. I'll kill him.
Rosita.
I'll kill you too.
There's no one, I tell you.
He's gone.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Fine way to say hello to somebody.
I can see now why you wanted to join Santillana's gang and to think I was concerned about you.
Don't be silly. That's not the reason I'm here in Orojo. Why are you here?
I asked David. I can ride a horse as well as he. We thought I'd be less noticeable than he would.
Yes, that's true, but it's too dangerous.
I'm not afraid, Gregor. Really, I'm not. I was only trying to help you. If you'd rather I leave.
Now listen. Listen very carefully to what I'm going to say. I've got to repeat it to David, word for word.
Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Harry.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning.
Everything all right? Lovely day, isn't it?
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are you, sir?
My name is Santillana, senor. You've heard of me, naturally.
We've been told there's quite a lot of money in your safe there. Senor Santillana would like to take it with him.
If you'll be so kind.
If you'll step aside, senor, I'll attend to it.
But you're not going to take it all, are you?
Every peso.
Take.
Take it easy, my friend. We'll be through soon.
Barbara. David, hey, come on. We better get out of here.
Coming. I just saw that angel again.
it! Arthur, hurry! Do something! We've been robbed! It was a Santillana gang! Oh, thank goodness you're here. But you're not the sheriff.
Sheriff, you trying to be funny? Stop that squealing before I put a bullet in your belly.
But who are you? What do you want?
My name is Santillana. I'm sure you've heard of me. I want your money, and I want it now.
But we haven't any money. We were already robbed once this morning. Believe me, there isn't any more money in the safe. Besides, you're not Santillana.
Listen, amigo. If I hear one more word, you're dead.
You in there. Come out here.
Me?
Yes, you.
But, sir, I...
Shut up! Let's see. Oh. Back inside.
The safe is cleaned out. Where is the dinero?
I've told you, Santillana's taken it already. Don't you understand?
Not the peso anywhere. The whole place is empty.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. We've already been robbed.
Too bad. It looks like somebody spoiled your plan.
Vámonos.
Well, it's a great beginning. Somebody's put one over on us.
No one put one over on Miguel.
I never saw so much money in my whole life. We'd better find a safe place for it.
Yeah, how about a bank, Ken?
30.
What is it?
Who are you men? What are you doing here?
Beg your pardon, sir, but we'd like to ask you that same question. Who are you?
I'm Judge Garland. I came to visit my friend's grave. I just heard he was dead. I'm the godfather of his daughter, Rosita. Nothing's happened to Rosita, has it?
No, she's fine. We've been kind of looking after her.
Ah.
You're a judge, sir?
Yes, in the town of Las Mesas. But the way things have been going lately, with everything in the control of the outlaws, like Crawford, Santillana, young fellas like you, I know who you are, all right. You're the ones who wrecked the saloon. Well, being a judge don't mean anything. Rosita.
Hi, Rosita. Everything all right? Hi, Rosita.
Welcome back.
Hi, boys.
How's Gregor?
Fine. Boys, listen. He told me what Santillana's next plan is.
Another bank, huh?
Rosita.
Garland.
As beautiful as ever. How are you, my dear? Tell me, child, what are you doing with these outlaws?
These outlaws are my very special friends.
Please, sir. We'd like to speak to you. Somehow I have a hunch the judge will wind up by being our lawyer.
Everybody dismount and take cover. Get in against that bluff there. I'd like to know who they are. Got any ideas, kid?
I don't know. Maybe the ones that held up that bank for us. This time I'm gonna even things up. Cover me.
Caramba. Look at him run. He must be loco then.
He's muy loco. He'll be killed sure.
Muchachos, let's give the kids some protection at least. Everyone shoot.
How you doing, kid? We're done. You stay here. Keep firing. Come on, regard.
All right, knock it off, Dick.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi, Dick.
How you doing?
Fine. And you?
Great.
Dick, how's Mother?
Her rheumatism was acting up, but now she's better.
Uh-huh.
How's Rosita? When are you fixing to get married?
Don't talk nonsense.
Oh, it ain't nonsense. Rosita's got her mind dead set on it.
Shut up.
Hey, Gregor.
What is it?
What's that?
A shipment of gold bullion that our Mr. Santillana wants to smuggle into Mexico.
Gosh.
There they go.
Put down your guns and get your hands up.
One move and you're dead.
Go on, hurry up now.
Yeah, goodbye, Gregor. And give my regards to Rosita.
Okay, come on. Let's get rolling.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
How did you manage to get yourself into a mess like this?
Listen, there must have been about 100 in that gang. They'd sneaked up on us out of nowheres. There were too many of them for us. But we fought like tigers.
Did you kill many?
Certainly did.
Uh-huh.
But I guess they took all of their dead and wounded along.
Well, I don't know. I'd hate to be in your shoes when Santillana hears this.
If Santillana had given us enough to guard it, we'd still have the gold.
Imbecile. Idiot. I give you a simple job to do and you bungle it. One more mistake and you're finished.
They ambushed us, like I told you.
They have no interest in excuses. Now send in the others.
Go in.
You're all a pack of idiots. You're useless, all of you. When you get in trouble, who's the one gets you out of it? Who's the one who does all your thinking for you, Santillana? I think you need to be reminded. None of you is worth anything without Santillana. I expect every one of you to obey my orders and no questions. And right now, my orders are to find out who's betraying us. There's another gang operating in this territory, and they seem to know our plans. They are outlaws, aren't they? Well, do your duty, you're the sheriff. I just made a new plan. It may help to make up for some of what we lost lately. This time, no more excuses.
Everything okay?
Sure. Only it's too hot in here.
Just hope it don't get no hotter. With all that gold in there, we'd make a pretty good target for bandits.
Yeah, you're right. We're ready.
Okay.
The heavier it is, the more we share. Why are they firing now?
Okay, David? Yeah, let it rip. Full throttle. Palm in the coal. Okay. Barbara! Barbara! Can't you tell who it is? See? Barbara! Goodbye! He's Franco! After them, quick!
I'll go up to the engine, see what's happening.
Behind them, Peter. Someone's shooting at them. Kid brother's doing all right. Hey, wait for us!
Well done, boys. It went like clockwork.
You didn't do so bad either. Little bundle from the train for your friend Santillana. We'll keep the gold. What are you going to tell him?
Nothing. I'm going to behave like an innocent little lamb. You better move that train somewhere down the line where you can unload it. Good luck.
Right. Okay. Come on, Greg.
So long.
Hey, what are you doing?
Gonna take a nap beside Pedro. We're the only survivors of the battle. Come along and find us in a while.
Don't die of thirst.
Thanks.
All aboard! Come on, Gregor! Sleep tight, kid Thompson!
Keep an exact record of everything you boys have acquired so far. Just think, after all these years, Judge Garland has a new career as a bookkeeper for a bunch of outlaws. And I must say it's a lot of fun.
But we have the most fun fooling Santillana, Judge.
Yeah, only I'd sure like to spend some of that dough we got here. With so much, it would never be missed.
No, not one nickel. That would defeat the whole purpose of what we're doing here. After all, we're not like Santillana. I wonder how he liked being tricked again.
So you want to play games, do you? Do you know the one we've got called whipping the throat out of a prisoner? Are you ready to speak yet? Men are going to smear you with honey and tie you to an anthill until you talk. When those fire ants start biting, you'll talk. You'll scream for mercy. The honey.
No. No, stop it. I'll tell you anything. Anything you'd like to know. But you mustn't hit him again. Who are you? What difference does it make to you who I am if I'm willing to tell? I'll tell, but then you must promise to let him live.
You wish to speak, eh? Take him away. Maybe the ants won't get their meal. I hope for your sake the information you gave me is the truth. You're much too beautiful to be torn to pieces by a whip. You should be made love to, and you shall be by me and by every man in my band. Sancho, guard them well. Tomorrow, when the rest of his family is here, we'll have a real show.
Rosita, what'd you tell him? What did you tell him?
Everything.
No.
Gregor, he was going to kill you if I didn't tell him. I did it to save you.
The boys will be at Santillana's mercy. That means they won't even be given a chance to defend themselves. Don't you understand? Rosita, don't you realize what you've done?
Only one thing matters, Gregor. You're still alive.
One day of life won't make any difference to me now. They'll kill me tomorrow anyway. But you... Rosita, how could you do it?
No. Gregor, just these few hours we have together are worth everything.
I have an idea to get us out of here. There they are. I got them all. Let's go.
Go where, Gregor? What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I know they need help.
I'm going with you.
No, Rosita. You know what'll happen if they get you again. Besides, I want you to go for help.
You're inventing that excuse simply to send me away.
No. You know what happened if they caught us. Anyway, I think it's better if you'd go and find help.
No. Even if it means being killed, I'm staying with you.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Anyway, among us Scotsmen, women aren't allowed to argue. Goodbye, my darling.
Santillana, please, they tricked me.
There is no excuse. You let the prisoner escape. You must pay for it. Let this be a lesson to all of you. We won't waste time looking for him now. He can't do any harm at all. Ramon, we mustn't forget the rest of his family meanwhile. We'll have a gringo barbecue tonight.
Buenas tardes.
May I see the priest? I want to make a confession.
Just a minute. I will go find Father Fulgencio.
Sí, muchas gracias.
De nada.
All right, get the torches ready.
We are almost ready, Santillana.
As soon as you are, let it begin.
Ready, Santillana? Mm-hmm.
surround the house. We'll attack in daylight.
Luckily, he was at the judge away with the loot before Santillana got there.
Yeah, he's safe at least. Besides, I'd hate to think that all that work went to waste. Mark, how many bullets do you have left there? Altogether, we've got about 12 rounds for each of us. Remember, you're Scots. Be thrifty with the ammunition.
Scott or anything else, Gregor. This is no time to be thrifty.
Telling a Scot to be thrifty, that's an insult, Gregor.
Yes, you're right. I meant to say, well, don't waste bullets.
Heads up. Here they come, Gregor.
Steady. They're coming, all right. There must be 1,000 of them out there.
Begin the attack.
Si, pronto.
Places, boys, and remain calm. Do you hear? Take care of yourself and just remember.
Be thrifty. Don't waste ammunition.
You know, I've still got 2 more bullets.
You were thrifty, huh?
It's not only thrift that marks us, Scott, Dick. We MacGregors were always a fighting clan. And when they went into battle in the old days, they always used to have a piper playing the bagpipes at their head.
It's a pity that we don't have anyone to pipe us out.
But I can play us a sort of makeshift on this.
A good thought, Peter. I'll just close my eyes and imagine that I'm hearing the pipes.
You know, right now, it's as if I were listening to the real thing.
It's the real thing. Listen.
That music, where's it coming from?
I don't know. But I know I didn't do it on this thing.
It's the folks, and they got an army with them.
all the risking glory. Anywhere we sing, we say, you're a Fort MacGregor. When the sun sets, then we can get a little rest. Grumbling, we spend the night and day.
No. Okay. That means it's my most likely, but go ahead and shoot.
We went for glory, always made the road.
I told you not to waste bullets.
You can't leave me.
Santillana!
Well, in all the excitement, I almost forgot to tell you boys something very important. Now, the bank, the express company, and the railroad are each going to give you a liberal reward for the safe return of their property. How's that for some good news? And how do you like having all these rich young men in the family?
Fine. Now they can make good to us for the horse.
Oh, I know my share will come in handy when Mrs. MacGregor and I build our new home.
In that case, we'll not charge you interest.
Now, that news certainly calls for a drink. I propose a toast.
Hold it a minute,
Happiness and long
Make
life.
the pledge on this 20-year-old whiskey.
What do you intend doing with that keg?
Pledge a toast to Greg and Rosita.
Oh, will you? You're very generous with my whiskey.
Don't be stingy, Johnny.
Nick! Hey! He got it here, Frank!
Sure.
Hurrah! Here, Mark!
I'm afraid someone will get hurt.
Nobody will be hurt seriously. The boys must let off some steam, that's all.
Never fear.
Excuse me, please. But is Judge Garland here? I'm his niece. I was told that I could find him here. Good.